Hello there, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode, what we did was we found some merchants who are selling dodgy crystals, and now we're going to go from Eastpool towards the Dim and head towards the tower. Where everything has been lit up and apparently is now going again.
Don't tell me. You're bound for the Dim. Only you won't be the first. Not long after the tower lit up, a party of 3 men in robes arrived demanding passage through the gate. I told them they'd be dead before they got halfway up the mountain, but they weren't having none of it.
Fair enough.
We had no idea what it meant to live free.
My lord? Found to give you strength.
Rest stuff unrelated to the DLC, that's just life. I don't care about your life. You don't interest me at all.
Shouldn't we at least have warned him?
Gatekeeper. Yeah, so magic doesn't work here.
Goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right. They're even uglier up close.
Yeah, like none of it will work. But they don't have very much power either, to be fair.
You're right.
I'll manage.
It's over.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Joe? You may want to see this.
What?
Yeah, it's this entryway that I've not been in a long time. It was closed when I first came here.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
The only way is up. Enter the spire. Yes. In Mount to a silence do wintered spectres watch on from on high, ever reminding us how far we have climbed, how far we have fallen. Sage Spire, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. So just remember, this wasn't even in the base game at all. Just nothing. That's why Joshua sounds a little bit different. It was probably recorded months after the game came out.
Woken this place up. The question is, who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
The gallery. This episode might be longer, but that's okay.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned.
There's ether here. An abundance of it.
These guys are basically my level, which is interesting. There's no other paths to go down, it's just this one. Okay. Looking for treasures and items and things. There probably won't be much, but there might be treasures and items. Get killed. There's a chest here, for example. What's in the box? The escapement bit. Reduces ability cooldown time and restores a small amount of HP regen gauge. Following your precision dodge, effect potency is directly affected by the strength of the attack dodged. You get cooldown and HP back, or a small amount of the temporary HP back, if you dodge things. I think we're going to stick with more XP for everything, thank you. Some opponents will cast the spell Hearth Flame, summon a magic sphere that protects a nearby ally by dealing damage to anyone who come into contact with it. Enemies accompanied by a Hearth Flame can be identified with the 6 icon above their heads. The sphere can be dispelled by attacking it, but reroll melee strikes to the sphere will deal 5 damage, so range spells are recommended.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. How long have they been hiding here?
Be gone. Gone. Right, fight me. Fight me. trying to kill it without using my intense cannon and my mega flare. Right, let's keep moving. It's anything like other dungeon levels, I'll be healing occasionally after big fights.
Dusk crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
So if I eventually have to do a stage replay of this, that would be a less. There wouldn't be any potions there.
I know that voice. Come on.
This is like a lift at some point, but for now it's not.
Well, look who it is.
What the hell is this?
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things. Chief!
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now!
Alright, mate.
Will they run away? We do the fighting.
Sigma. Okay. No, not today, bitch.
You've made it angry. The fireball to the side of the head will do that.
Okay, I've got to learn what it does, but other than that, fine. Okay. But, there we go. Okay, it's a 2-hit. Alright, got it. Ow. Fight me. Engage. Ow. You bastard. Fun learn. classic Joey problem, dodging too early moves to the head again. Was too early again, though. That was too early. Okay, in the books. Great news for me. At least I can dodge that with fairly regular timing. Bastard. Okay, it's cool. Alright. Understood. Now this time we die. Okay. Enjoy that. He's gonna die, but he's almost gonna die. Sigma defeated. He almost bought me, but you know, fine. Living tissue. Not a feather-like muscle, dislodged from Sigma's colossal frame with a well-placed strike to the Sentinel's outer knee, and the fallen enforcer. Shadowy details of its make and provenance aside, attempting to explain why a blade so apparently blunt might be able to slice through hardened steel like a brand through butter would be like trying to explain why birds can fly or the sky's blue. An endeavour best left for bards and book fights.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency core relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then? As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us, told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dusk crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes, at a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
I've never seen anything like that in here before. I swear.
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed.
Knowledge now lost.
Indeed. Knowledge upon knowledge upon knowledge. All these crystals didn't used to be here. They've started growing all over the place and now they won't stop.
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
Then there'll be a lift.
Let's check in for the potions and stuff. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, I could heal, but I'm quite happy as I am. I'll just try and save up life and not die. Learn to dodge better. Don't be such a twat.
onward and upward.
The lower ring. Nothing doing there. Yes, something doing here.
Any idea what those are?
They seem to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps
Cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
It's a good question. Great question, actually. Have a look. What's in the box? A fallen belt. That's probably not as good as my belt. 2 HP less for 5 more defense. Another remnant of fallen ingenuity, unblemished by the passing of centuries. This belt is crafted from an unknown material with properties decisively both ceramic and metallic, despite exhibiting the pliancy of treated leather. That it ever so subtly throbs in much the same manner as a living heart could, by some less adventurous types, be considered cause of concern. Fallen in Forza is just better than the Gotterdammer Monk. Okay. Shadowy details of its make and provenance aside, yeah, so that's it. So I've just got a cooler... got a cool katana sword, but it is stronger than even the legendary weapon, which you get an achievement for getting. But it is a DLC, so I suppose it makes sense. Okay. Let's go. Alright. They're going to Metroid me. Or these things are going to break free.
How many of these things are there?
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
They're still alive. This tower is more than 15 centuries old.
Centuries, 1500 years.
Why imprison creatures here?
Let's draw off their life energy to power the crystals, probably, right? That would make the most sense to me. But maybe I'm a twang. My potion stocks are back up again, that's good. The next time I get one, I'll actually heal off of it, which is helpful.
That device. It glows just like the doors.
Bing bong.
Development log entry 680925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens? So they were turning living creatures into crystals?
Yeah. I could have told you that. What else are they going to be in here for?
Nice try.
Not fuck about. Let's just end up shooting them straight away. I'm going to level up in a minute, which is why I'm not healing, or trying not to as much as possible. High potion, thank you. I like goblinos.
Like doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been seen in Valisthea for 1,000 years.
Well, here's to 1,000 more.
Yeah, your magic fucking barrier ain't gonna do much against a big laser, alright? Jurassic Park bitch. But then you're bound of sunshine. You're going to taste my wrath. Right, leveled up, cool. Level 50. Would have healed up a lot anyway. Not quite to full, but basically to full. Right, what we got? The nourishment bit. Increases HP regain potential when taking damage while automatically restoring HP regain gauge. So it means that if I get hit, I can recover more of my health and it automatically brings it back. So being hit isn't as bad of a problem. I want the safety bit, increase defense by 500 or whatever. Just take basically no damage. Hello? Yeah, so you have like the face of an Omega weapon. But they're not the Omega weapon.
This incarnation can fly.
Omicron. Oh god. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. Give me a fucking second. Let me try and learn your moves, bitch. Okay, you hit real hard. Much harder than I hit. But you also don't get much in the way of defense. Oh god. Right, okay. Do my best. Tonics. What does that mean? Okay, lasers. 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 Nope. Okay. Dodged it so early. It'd be incredible if it wasn't so fucking awful. Right, okay. Right, bye. Okay, so he's like a glass cannon. He hit really hard, but he didn't actually have that much health. The bombardment bit. Increases will damage dealt using most aerial attacks by 20%. Also increases maximum number of stomps from 2 to 3, or 6 if the ability is mastered. What? What does that mean?
And that makes 2.
Yes. But of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Press A while in the air to kick off a nearby enemy, increasing jump height and duration. That's what it means. You can do that 6 times, eventually. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Keep going. He used 1 high potion. He was beating the shit out of me, to be honest. Just good thing that I've got quite a lot of HP. That I can tank a bit. Just a regular high, just a regular potion, eh? That's it, not even a high. Yeah, clearly they don't expect you to be taking that much damage, but then again, I guess you could be using Titan and blocking everything, for the most part.
This is all too easy. If the tower is in control, why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us. There's an entire fleet.
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
Thank you for more items. I'll take it gladly. There's a high potion that restores my supply, which is good. I'll eventually go this way, it looks like, but not right now. I need to go this way to open the door. Fight some dragonettes.
I'll get surrounded.
Let's not fuck about. Just kill him. Ow. Okay. Give me the thing in the box. Fallen bracelets. Probably the same story, right? Yeah, 20 HP lost, but again, 6 more defense. 6 defense is probably worth more than 20 health, I'd guess. 15 sentries removed from their creation. These unassuming accessories inexplicably warm to the touch. When equipped or compelled by some unseen force to cinch tightly around the wearer's, about the wearer's flesh like a mother gripping to the arm of a misbehaved child. And upon their wrists would the people wear bangles of opal and onyx that they might foresee the shifting of the very heavens. I think the defense will be better. If it's 6 out of 300, it's about a 2% increase in defense. Whereas 20 out of 3,000 is the same as 2 out of 300, which is about 6% health. So it seems okay. That's decent. Right, let's keep going. Eventually I'm going to go around the rest of these rings, unless it's just the whole ring is not supposed to be available.
In Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
We're being watched.
You don't say.
Then let's show them what we're capable of.
These fights where all the XP is, because they're worth quite a few XP each. Are there two or just one? There are two. I'm just spamming dodges. This is worth points, that would be a lot of points. Ow. Ow. Okay. Let's keep moving. Under the treasure chest. What are we? The disengagement bit. Indicates precise parry timing. Oh, yeah. Indicates precise parry timing when temporarily changing the colour of a target's display name. Increases slowdown following a successful parry by 20%. So I can learn better when to parry something because the timing will be better. That would be good for boss fights. To know when you can parry them. If you're learning it. I just wish there was a just fight the boss selection though, rather than having to play the whole stage again.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
Boss number 3. It's an Araman, but he's a spooky Araman.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
I don't think so somehow. Don't giggle at me, you bitch.
How is that even possible? Better not to think about it.
Don't know what that means. Just trying to learn. Bacon jam. God, okay. Wow. I dodged right into it. I knew it was coming, I just got let it hit me. I'm not going to do that. Cheap. I've all got the fuck away from me. Whoa!
Follow the ether, Clive.
Going. it is a Final Fantasy XIV boss. Okay. So after it does that, it stops for a minute. Okay, it still hits you if you do it too early. Okay. The 4 dodges, it looks like. Not 3. This way I can really be helpful. Yeah, just keep doing it until it stops, I guess. It's the safest way. This thing does have quite a lot of health. I'm guessing all of those would individually hit you and absolutely ruin your life. Easiest if you get the closest to him as possible. Oh, that's an enemy. I thought that was Joshua. Why did I think that? Who knows? Yeah, you want to get close, because if you get close, it's easier to get into the gaps, and then if you're in the gaps, then it's easier to like avoid it. Just trying to avoid. What's that? Real bastard there. Quite a lot of damage. You won't kill it, but it'll be quite a lot of damage. Might as well do it even though it's not in stagger mode. Okay. Ow! I wasn't supposed to know what that was going to be. He's going to spam more lies now. Die before it matters.
It's over.
Did let a bitch. I didn't heal. Some personal cost to myself, but that's fine. Aqueous humours. Northern legend tells of a terrible winged creature, the Angra Mainyu, who, having lost one of its eyes to the blade of an intrepid adventurer, spent the rest of its days weeping as it wandered the countryside. So bitter were its tears that upon striking the earth they would turn the very soul to stone, a side effect that would both irk farmers while simultaneously tempt blacksmiths with the prospect of what such a substance might do to their iron.
Neural link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
Yes.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It seems we've made an impression.
It would seem that way, wouldn't it?
Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Forgive me, brother. They may not.
They may not. It's true.
Primary firewalls breached. Code orange. Bypassing safety protocols. Research staff to proceed to the nearest quarter.
The upper ring.
Is that living flesh?
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
Thank you. Let's keep going. You're gonna be sharply. Okay. You can tell, I feel like Omega Weapon's going to be one of the final bosses of this thing. It's going to absolutely wreck me with its, you know, Tetra Beam and all the shit it does. Omega Cannon or whatever. There's a treasure chest and another item. Sure, let's go. What we got? The Assailment Bit. The Assailment Bit increases the rate at which damage multiplier rises while enemies are staggered, as well as increases the multiplier maximum to 200%. The battle technique Double Impact is earned upon attaining the multiplier maximum. So it goes up to 200 now. Well, it can go up to 200. I'll save it for later. I'm going for the pure experience here. But I remember that the game's probably expecting you to use this stuff, but that's fine, I don't care. Get owned, kiddo. Thank you. Lovely. Proceed.
Did the tower make this as well? Or is it some sort of corruption?
I don't know, but wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Would I say that? Don't know. Hello, mate. Like a big moo man. Hello.
A mind.
Over 1,500 years ago.
Deadly swing. Oh god. I'm going to get it. You got it. Thinking it might be back by the time I need to actually break it. I was a bit too close to him then. Fortunate. Give me the big one. Ah! There we go. Got it. Quite come back in time, but that's fine. Did decent amount of damage. Uh-oh. It's going to need to not happen, thanks. Woo! Oh, it's curving. Okay. Fucking trick shot. See ya. The revivement bid. Improves limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit break by 50%. Also, if fatal damage is taken while the limit gauge is full, a limit break is automatically triggered, preventing KO except under special circumstances such as being in the Deadlands. Or being killed by like a one shot. Everything always kills you. Obtain all the fallen bits. Okay. Cool. I mean, they will eventually be a lot better than my other equipment. Eventually. When I'm max level and have max money and have max stats.
Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
Let's learn.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
Give me my healing gears. And crabs. I mean scorpions, not crabs. Definitely not crabs. Right. You're going to become my fodder. Enjoy. Uh-oh. Thank you for healing. Appreciate it. Gracias. The worm mounts equestrian roll. What's in here for me? Oh, no enemies. Lovely.
An army.
Seemed like a weaker version to me. Maybe not. No, not today, Junior. Yeah, he is a bit weak, I think. Ah. Okay.
Secondary and tertiary firewalls breached. Code red. Code red.
The heart must be close.
Give me a full heal. Oh yeah. Now this time, whatever is in here, we're going to use some healing to not die, because I'm likely to be killed by whatever it is. Do everything in your power to survive, if you must. Omega weapon. Or Magitech armor. One or the other. Although, really, a mega weapon is just a fancy Magitech armor.
There.
All of
Now's our
elicitation.
chance.
Come then, face me. In battle, you bitch. You wouldn't dare. Hello. Ifrit.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
Oh.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system?
I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
Oh, God. I knew it was coming, but you kind of hope that it isn't.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Okay. Yeah, well, here's Delta attack. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Wave cannon, that's going to be a big laser. Yep. Okay. Could you, let me get a bit closer to you. Thank you. Okay. As far as I can without healing, but I'm probably going to need to heal. Now, if you ever played Final Fantasy XVI, you know this thing is the fucking worst thing to have ever existed. Even with a fully leveled up party, like instantly, or can instantly kill you. I mean, to be fair, there are builds in FF5 that can essentially make you invincible, so there's nothing you can really kill you, but there's lots of things in this game, or in FF5, that Omega can do that still completely wreck you. Okay, no thank you. ML wave cannon, what's that? It's going to expect me to have had 200% things as well, so when I actually get to damage it, I'll be able to do more damage to it, but... Okay. I'm pretty sure if any of these big attacks hit me, I just die. I might be giving it too much credit, but I feel like that's what's going to happen. It does not stay staggered for long. Now this is where the extra double attack would be helpful, because I'd be doing about 50% more damage again right now. I imagine it has about a few million health. That's how Mega Weapon normally is. No.
Is it over?
No.
Please tell me it's over.
No.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Oh, here we go.
Those new arms, for one.
Into the X zone now, bitch. I will probably see you when I die a bunch of times, but I'll show you when I win.
Convinced.
Let's just stay away from that, shall we? Maximum overdrive. Omega Aeonios. Woohoo! Just learning. Too early. Heal up if you need to. Might as well. What else do you keep the potions for?
Seems like it still has some fire left in it.
That was the deal shit. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Okay. Don't get hit by that. Whatever the fuck you do. Hyperextension. Hyperextension. Fucking Delson in this bitch. Okay. Too early. Every time I always jump too fucking early for this bullshit. God. Let's just stay the hell away from you. Going in. Hit him with it. Okay. Might as well. Time maneuvers. Woohoo! I had to dodge it somehow. More luck than judgment, I'm afraid, but that's fine. Getting hit by that. Oh god. Okay. Managed to avoid it. Ow! Okay, did not like that. Let's see that before. Right. Can't break him right now. Okay. I'm gonna have to heal. I managed to evade that. Okay, cool. I might as well do this because although it's not going to be the best I've ever done, it will do some more damage. I'm sure you can do this without taking any damage at all, and people who can do that are much more impressive than I am, but that's fine. No, doesn't matter. I want to get a Sunset's coming ready for the next time. Oh god. Now what are you doing?
Safeguards removed. Commencing initial compression.
Are you going to fucking put in the exit? I'm in full damage race territory now.
Why can't I?
Breathe, because it's constricting all of creation.
Well then. We'd better kill it quick.
Clyde, we're running out of room.
Don't think I can knock it down anymore.
Just keep fighting.
Don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's supposed to do something, I don't know what it is. Doesn't seem to have a purple bar, so... I think it's just like lowering the... I think I know what it's doing. It's just making the barrier, like the boundary of the level even smaller. Keep fighting, never stop. And eventually I'm going to run out of area and it's just going to kill me.
This is going to be close.
We'll make it.
We will.
fucking thingy. Quick. Duntunskin! Not dead yet. He's almost dead.
You're finished.
There we go. Omega defeated. Jesus. Well, did it first try. The Omega nodule. Common sense would suggest that any metal taken from the corpse of a centuries-old construct, metal that shudders and quakes like a slab of freshly cut swine's flesh, should be given a wide berth, if not a hefty heave, into some nearby lagoon. That said, legendary weaponry is rarely the product of common sense.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a Mother Crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The Dust Crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the Twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way, then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Breach detected. Warning. System overload. System overload. Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
We all saw the crystal's fate, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be all right?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said, we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway, then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Okay, right. Back to the hideaway, then. Good luck fighting Omega without taking damage. I'm sure people have done it and it's possible, but I just am god awful at trying to do these things. Right, hello.
Yep.
Yeah, that.
What's that for you, dear?
Omega weapon. Oh, yeah. Okay. A blasphemous coupling of living flesh and synthetic bone, this relic of an age long forgotten shudders with that self-same vital spirit that animated the Sage Bar's mightiest of sentinels. And when he looked upon mankind's creation, he saw himself.
No scratches, right?
Obtained the Omega weapon.
That it? Fine.
It is a 410 weapon, which is 60 better than the... No, 35 better than the goddamn one, which is still stupid. Right. Hi, Kevin. Let's round this off.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never cease to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you've told me to the very last detail.
No problem.
That those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Quest complete. Echoes of the Fallen. The Dusk Shard. As if unable or unwilling to accept the loss of their mother with the destruction of the Sage Bar's heart, did all nearby dusk crystals shatter and fade. Hardly those far removed from the tower, however, do not appear to have suffered the same fate, including a particularly suspect sample, Goots' golden buying on a recent journey to Port Isolde. They're not even what you'd call decent. I didn't realise, I probably should have, that the O in the Echoes of the Fallen logo was the Omega symbol. Repercussion. Silence the
Aye,
echoes.
it's a dangerous world out there.
Hi. Right, what you got for me? Got something new. The Iconoclasm Orchestrion Roll. Probably Omega's theme. Well,
You're rubbing
we
me
succeeded.
blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all? I mean, my weapon looks cool. I've always been a bit of an edgelord. I love a good weapon. Right. For the Horde, obtain all curiosities. I've got them all. I'll come through and check them all in a minute, or later on, before we go to the end of the game. But I'll see you guys next time when we start the next DLC, and do something maybe to do with Leviathan. See you then. Goodbye.